Hello, Pisces. This is your oracle reading for September 2025. My name's Kathleen. I'm one of the spirit operators. If you're new here, I do things a little different. I get psychic impressions from the images, and I also interact with spirit. So the deck I'm using this month is the Shaman's Oracle. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen for you. So the first card we have here is Ancestor of Boundaries. So this feels like your energy and like you're not getting involved. That it might be one thing or it might be a variety of things that are happening around you. Maybe there's people trying to push you to get involved with some of these things, or maybe it's a group or a class or who knows, just something that they're trying to start, they're trying to get you into it. You're not really interested. And kind of, I don't know that you're making excuses, but it's like you're trying to avoid it. Maybe you are making excuses not to get involved, but you're trying to avoid it. It's best to just come clean and just say, hey, you know what, that's not for me right now, or I'm sorry, I'm not interested in that. It sounds great, have fun, but it's not for me. Because it can feel like you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. However, they keep trying to get you on board and they're using up a lot of energy and effort, and so it is kind of harming them in that way. It's best to just come clean and say, yeah, sorry, that's just not for me, or not for me right now. Maybe sometime in the future I'll let you know. You don't have to, that's not being rude, that's actually being helpful so that they can say okay and move on. I mean, if they're trying to push you anyway when you've already stated you're not interested, then you need to be a little more assertive with them and say no. Don't give any excuses, because when you give an excuse they can try to work around it. So just say straight up, no, no thank you. And hopefully they're not trying to push you into it. Okay, so Spirit said to go to the next card, and we have Hunter of Death. So this feels like someone else's energy, someone that's watching you. So this actually feels like a spirit energy. This could be someone who's passed on that's watching you, watching over you, but it does feel like it's spirit. So if you've been dealing with spirit, maybe they're in your home or a workplace, or maybe they're just following around. um, I'm trying to, because it feels protective. It doesn't feel like it's negative, but maybe they've been revealing themselves through making strange noises around you, or they might even be like doing those things where they brush against you, bump into you, sit on the edge of the bed or beside you on the couch, and you can feel the pressure going down, but there's nothing there, nothing sitting there, but it feels like you just felt that it moved. They can interact in a number of ways. If you feel like you're getting pinpricks on your skin, that can also be spirit trying to interact. So I'm not sure the best way of dealing with it. If you've been having issues with this, um, you leave a comment below. Like if it's, it doesn't feel like it's negative, but for some of you it might be a negative thing, or it's just making you uncomfortable. Then there's things you can do. You know, just ask it to leave. That should work. Tell it it's not welcome, or it's making you uncomfortable, to back off. But if you're in need of help, just let us know in the comments below, and then we can try to help with that. But if it's not bothering you, like it mostly generally feels like it's a protective um, energy, not anything negative. It's just keeping an eye on you, worrying about you, and watching over you. Okay, Spirit said to move on to the next card. So again, if there's anything you want clarified, or more information, just let us know in the comments if you're comfortable with that. Okay, so the next card we have here is Ancestor of Protection. So this feels like you're aware of something that's going on around you that's not good, that seems to be negative. You're totally aware of it. Whoever's involved thinks they're pulling one over on you, that they're tricking you, that you're falling for it, but you know exactly what's going on. So yeah, be aware that they're up to no good. You already suspect that, or already know that. Don't let them away with it. If they're trying to get like con money out of you or something, don't do it. And this doesn't feel like the first card. Like this feels like a separate issue, because this feels more like friends or coworkers that, you know, want to spend time with you. This feels like somebody or a few people that are just doing a bunch of negative things around behind your back. They totally think they're pulling the wool over your eyes, and they're not. You know what they're up to. You're aware of it, but they don't know you're aware of it. If you want, you may want to just let them know. You know, and that you're not going to put up with it. You're not going to deal with their crap, because it just totally feels like they just want to sucker you in and take advantage of you. And it also feels like they make fun of you behind your back. If they've been able to take advantage of you in the past, it's just a big joke to them. And so you would be best not to let them away with any crap they're trying to pull, any shenanigans that they're up to. Just don't don't fall for it. Don't be, I'll do this out of the kindness of my heart. They do not appreciate it. They just totally make fun of you. They think they can use you and just take advantage of you. So yeah, really, really be careful, because if you stop allowing them to do these things to you, they'll be angry, they'll back off, but in the long run, they'll have a lot more respect for you. Okay, so think about that. Okay, Spirit said to move on to the next card. We have Dancer of Inspiration. So this feels like you, and you need time for yourself. You need some time to be on your own. a day, a weekend, a whole week if you can do it. Try, really try, because I'm feeling stuff going up and down my spine right now. So it feels like maybe you're going to have a nervous breakdown, because the nerves, right, are up and down the spine, are they not? I think they are. Anyway, that's how it feels to me. You really, 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 really need to get this time alone. So figure out how you can do it. Please do it in September if you can. Please don't put it off. Do it as soon as you possibly can. You need to have this time. And I mean, like, by yourself alone, not even like with a partner or a best friend or anything, like by yourself. You need some time alone. So you really need to figure out how to incorporate that, how to make that happen. Because I'm just feeling like there will be problems. Like maybe there will be a nervous breakdown. Maybe there will be a bad illness that comes around. Maybe there will be a mental breakdown of some kind, but it really, really feels like and it feels like you've been putting it off for a while, that you've been wanting to do this. Please, please, please do this. Try your best to make that happen, okay? For your own health and safety, I'm hearing. Okay? Okay, so Spirit said that's it for your reading. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.